Then Sudbury comes in here for a Family Day Monday game. That'll be it for the Eastern Conference opponents for the Storm.
Of course, coming against divisional opponents, so the Storm would really like to start piling up some points in the late drive of the season here. They got a tough test tonight with the Bulldogs in town as they continue to make a lot of noise in their division, let alone conference. What a talented offensive group this is. High flipper lands in front of the Storm bench. The Bulldogs pump it in, but Beauchene's there waiting for it. Pass kind of handcuffed Romeo, but he's able to nicely recover. Stroback, and he turns it aside. Beauchene takes a hard hit and makes a play. He gets right back up. Turnover and well offside. Xhekaj didn't realize that Tom...
Few times they're a hard-hitting team. They're very hard on the puck. They're hard to beat along the boards. They're going to be... Again, they have that speed to go along with it. This is a very tough team and a very tough test for the Guelph Storm here tonight.
Now, we noted, of course, our player to watch for the Storm tonight, Parker Snellgrove, getting his first career goal back on Sunday. Wonder when it's going to be the same scenario for a young man out there right now in Quinn Beauchene as this gets thrown in front and Luchanko was just stopped from getting a shot away. Beauchene,
conversation all season long, but you think about last Friday, 4 fighting majors against the Sudbury Wolves, 92 penalty minutes between the two teams.
Pretty incredible stuff, and you're right, they're so well disciplined, this Bulldogs team, and it's not a terrible shock. Jay McKee runs such a tight ship, and these guys have all bought in. Vecchia threatening here for Guelph. Trying to steer it back to the point that's turned over. Thomas sending it the other way, and now the Bulldogs will rush. Thomas, nice feed through the seam. Low shot, and that's stopped by Gillespie. Good stop right at the top of the blue, and he had Thomas careening in there behind. Thomas that was spilled over in the corner there. And this puck bouncing around in some feed.
And if you remember, Carabella was by far the guy that was taking the vast majority of faceoffs. Luchanko has now overtaken Carabella in terms of amount of faceoffs taken. He's actually 5th in the OHL in that category.
Got through, drifting back to the point, and the Bulldogs get it out. Grundner has it in his feet, turned over. Thomas gets it into the zone. It's in Thomas's feet, and the puck knocks him down. This comes into neutral, landing for Vecchia. Quickly turned over again. Bulldogs right back in. Backhander coming just wide there off the stick of Crombie. Now heading the other way is Luchanko. He's got control, gains the line, but he finally loses the puck. Out there as we're seeing some wide open hockey played right now. Serlin trying to poke that away, but O'Brien gets the better of him. In behind the net defending here, peeling away. Just get it over the line as he throws Bujold down. And now Guelph will head the other way. Gaining the line left here for Luchanko. Nice little dangle, goes in behind the net. Romeo in from the point, back to top. He launches it back down. Serlin jumps into it. Looking for an option. Back to the point. That fell the defender. That was more that he hit. Nice play into the slot. Serlin peeling away from the circle. Low shot kicked aside by Droback. Luchanko over there trying to get the puck back. He does, and a power play. It's really incredible. As Mark mentions, 15th is this power play unit going up against the 10th best penalty kill for Guelph at 80.3%. And here goes Luchanko shorthanded the other way. Luchanko working his way in, feeds it over to Bowman, and couldn't get it there cleanly. On this power play. Luchanko with a nice move to get loose. Off the wall, Carabella could not get it back to Bowman. Turned to Romeo was getting called for something, but no. Brown grabbed the puck out of the air and held onto it as a big heavy hit on Luchanko there. So it's the Storm working their second man advantage as Luchanko gets spilled again. Room at the point here for Bowman and Beauchene out there. Beauchene firing, and that's blockered aside by Droback, and Brantford are able to clear into neutral. Chip back to Bowman. He'll just let Carabella skate into it. Gaining the line, Carabella settling the puck. He's pushed right against the wall. Turnover here, and a good diving play there by Florian here. Luchanko trying to throw it through the seam. It'll land for Nemesnikov. 5-on-3 about to expire. To Luchanko, tried to force a feed through and a good defensive play. The 5-on-3 is over. Luchanko walking into the middle. Luchanko tried to lay a feed, get back in. Carabel into the slot. Luchanko directs it toward the net. Settling here. Nemesnikov all loose and jumped Carabel's stick. Fired by Bowman, and that goes in wide. Some good chances there. Under a minute to go on the latest minor to the Bulldogs. Allen firing that hit a defense with 2 more on the board here in the middle frame.
They got to turn it around if they want to have any hope of having that repeat performance.
It can be done.
It can be done.
And it's possible, and they know that. We know it. We've seen them do it, as Mark just pointed out. But man, oh man, they got to get something going quickly here. More defensively with a good play off the wall. Crombie heading the other way through neutral. Gains the line, leaving the puck there at the blue line, though. Snellgrove pushes it up to Vecchia. Gain the line fairly. That's sticked aside there by Droback. There's a net guard laying loose on the ice in the Bulldogs' territory there. Swiftly skates away from pressure. Through the middle, Luchanko gaining the line, trying to find a blind pass over to Vecchia there and did not get it through. Bulldogs the other way. Crombie still out there. He'll gain the line
outside. They just continue with that board battle, and they've been successful with it. They're able to drive it the other way.
And the lines are in a blender now for Chad Wiseman as Luchanko's now out there with Vecchia and McKenzie. Started the night with Serlin and Ulrichsen. Fired through traffic, scores. Might have deflected on the way. A 5-0 lead, and indeed in front, Florian Xhekaj is going to put up his 20th of the season.
Big-bodied Florian Xhekaj, mini Wi-Fi, parking himself in front. Owen Protz sending that puck through toward the net as Damian Slavic now going into the net for the Guelph Storm. The night is done for Braden Gillespie. Owen Protz just Damian Slavic now. Go Storm, the night is done for Braden.
Already up 5-0. Testa working into the middle. Stopping up at the top of the circle, firing through, and Slavic has his first save of the night in relief of Gillespie. Over the line, they say that's fair. Fired there by Vecchia. Advantage for the visitors. Again, the Storm are leading in shots, 23-18. They have not been able to 18th in the league in goals for with 143, as we're going to hear that they don't give too many opportunities to this young Storm team.
Again, no slouches of the Brantford Bulldogs. There's a reason why they're near the top of the conference in the East.
They have done a great job all season battling away with Oshawa. A hard, awkward hit on McKenzie, and it's going to draw a penalty.
Yeah, and again, Xhekaj's a big-bodied player himself, as you'll see him come into the play here and kind of lead with the shoulder.
You know what, Mark? I think he might get a little look from the lead on the former Ice Dog captain as Lavoie tried to beat him twice. Storm back in the other way. It's in some feet loose in front, and Paquette can't drag that in for a shot. Point top through traffic. That takes a deflection. Romeo knocks it down low. Grundner's going to pick this up. Trying to spin away from pressure. Snellgrove leaving it here. Steered back for Romeo. Serlin now with a bit of room. Firing. Good defensive stick again, though. Xhekaj getting in the way. Moments in that second period in particular, and he's right. And one of those moments is, what do you do with the rest of this game? Come out and have a good effort, get something positive going your way, and bulk up your effort here. The game's not over, and yes, it's 5-0. No one's expecting miracles here, but come out. How do you respond to adversity here? Storm are in the midst of a 4-game losing streak. It could well stretch to 5 as Luchanko trying to split down the middle. Paquette onside. Hard shot rebound there. And Luchanko has it here on a turnover, and Droback stops him in tight. And nearly too many men on the ice there. Storm might have got away with one. Luchanko dropping the shoulder. Luchanko right in there with a power move. And Droback kicked Paquette Grundner out there together. Here is Jett. Down the wall, Grundner spinning away. Luchanko jumps in there with him. Grundner to the net, and that's kicked aside. Rebound, they score! Oh, getting them on the board.
Some great work down low by this line. Luchanko working with Paquette is able to get it by Drobak. You see it here again. Puck is loose. It's in front of the pad. Goes there to chop it in. Getting the helper there of shooting lane, and he made no mistake there.
Low blocker beats Drobak 7-hole. Great feed by Carabella. No icing here. It was tipped, so all of a sudden, the Storm with some serious life to Brantford with 2 quick ones here in the third. Can they keep the momentum rolling? Brantford trying to get it clear here. They're going to be able to do so. Xhekaj pushing it the other way. He has scored tonight. 20 goals for young Florian Xhekaj. Of course, a Montreal prospect looking to join his brother in La Belle Province in a couple of years. Big, hard hit there by Paquette. He ran Hamara over. Play continuing here. Bulldogs will win an offensive zone draw. Ripper right.
Weekend. They'll have 7 games in 11 days starting tonight. It's a lot of hockey to be played.
Tough on the body for sure, as they've given the Storm all they can. And they have to. Down 3. Through the seam, into the middle, and a chance there. Hit a defender's skate. Yawning cage for the Bulldogs. Bujold blows a wheel. He tripped over the red line. Bujold still on it, battling here. Shirk helping him. So it's a 6-on-4 here for the Storm. Nemesnikov dangling in. He gets leveled. Dropped by Protz. Good knockdown by Bowman. Handled here by Carabella. 2.5 to go in reg. Carabella jumped his stick. Can he keep it alive? Yes. Paquette down low through the seam. Nemesnikov fires. Drobak stops him. Nemesnikov blocks a clearing attempt. Carabella. Luchanko fires, and Drobak left here for Guelph. Sent through, and that's right through. Empty. Final minute of play. Quickly up ice. Left here for Nemesnikov. Walks in and just missed wide blocker side. He'll go chasing after the puck back with his net yawning. Slavic has vacated again. Storm trying to get through the middle. Carabella knocked down. And he was looking for a call that he's not going to get. Now turned over, and Rebello's just going to skate in.